and we're actually bringing out some truths. Peel back the layers of all this fluff.
Shining the light on this industry as a whole. Maybe you should stay away from it. All right, Real Estate Raw and Uncut. I have absolutely no idea which episode this is, and it's kind of good because that's where we're going with this.
Exactly.
So John Nelson, former appraiser, member of Seaport Real Estate Group, one of our MVPs here. You are definitely not the traditional real estate agent.
No, nor do I have any desire to be. I look around in the industry with people running around. They've got 8 showings in a day. They've got an open house, and they seemingly have no life. But that's really not the issue. If you love what you do, it doesn't matter. What matters most is I want to drill down into one area, be it consulting, valuations, and be a resource for not just the group, but maybe other agents in the area to get really good at one thing in the industry and maybe 2 or 3 down the road. But ultimately, if you can't do one thing really well, what's the point? There's no satisfaction in that.
So this is awesome because everybody out there that's an agent kind of knows that, you know, you're running around like a chicken with their head cut off.
Yeah.
Or you're putting out fires left and right. That's not necessary. You're still putting out fires. I mean, you've got agents, especially in our group, that are reaching out to you, needing valuations, needing to know, hey, why isn't this property selling? So we've created a niche.
Yeah.
For you.
Well, you've created it, and I'm basically learning from you about that process, and we push back and forth, and we learn more and more every day about the process. So it's not about putting out fires. I want to get to the point where we can prevent a lot of fires.
That's awesome.
So if we can do that, then that's a head start to me, and I think that's satisfying. And to be able to enjoy what you do when you go in the office during the day, that's what I'm after. And if when I find that, and as I find that more and more, that's intriguing to me.
Well, but isn't the sales comparison approach, which we're taught, I was taught sales comparison approach is the way you get this thing done.
Sure.
Isn't that the way you do it?
Traditionally, yeah. Again, the traditional approach is going to be the kind of thing where you look and you go, it's too restraining, it's too confining with how stringent you have to be. You know, with a traditional approach where a sale within, let's say, within the last 365 days, now they've cut it to 180. It's so constraining. You can't come up with an accurate valuation.
Well, hold on. You're doing an analysis on this property that's over here. You're still in the same town. Why don't you go way over here and grab this one?
Yeah, exactly, right? So why can't you go back in time further to be able to access more like properties and be able to adjust them for the annual change in the market?
Let's not give these guys too much, because what we're talking about right now absolutely could change the industry as a whole. And give people more insight and transparency into the marketplace so that they can make better decisions than they've ever made before.
Sure.
Both on the buy side and on the list side. So this was just a sneak peek at some of the things we're doing at Seaport Real Estate Group and letting you in behind the curtain.
There it is. Perfect.
John Nelson, Tim Bray,